One person remains in hospital in Halifax tonight, the last passenger from that Air Canada flight that crash-landed early yesterday morning. Investigators from the Transportation Safety Board spent the day on the runway trying to answer this key question. What exactly happened on Flight 624 that brought it slamming down 1,100 feet short of the runway? The CBC's Tom Murphy is at Stanfield International Airport. Tom, what's the latest?
Peter, the crash site has been cordoned off. Runway number 5 and the badly damaged aircraft are now the subject of a full-fledged TSB investigation.
Investigators are now on the hunt for clues, measuring, photographing, analyzing the battered aircraft.
Obviously, the biggest thing here for us is the fact that the aircraft touched down 1,100 feet short of the runway.
Just after midnight Saturday night, in a howling snowstorm, Air Canada Flight 624 with 138 on board attempted to land. It clipped a power line, then sheared off antennas at the end of the runway before skidding to a stop, leaving a debris field of landing gear and wing parts. Now, more tales of survival from some of the passengers.
It was absolutely amazing.
The family of Ruth McCumber, who is still recovering in hospital, want to thank the fellow passenger who carried their disabled aunt to safety.
He just picked her up, threw her over his shoulder, and off we went into the crowd.
There, the passengers, some of them in shorts and T-shirts, had to huddle together for heat for nearly 50 minutes, wondering why airport transport wasn't picking them up.
The firefighters and putting some of the people with no coats inside, but not all of them.
So there's a circle of people with coats on the outside. The people who are less prepared for the weather conditions,
exactly, inside.
are inside.
Indeed.
Some people were in barefoot, though.
Yeah. And I've seen people like removing their shoes, giving the socks to people in barefoot.
We believe that we can do better.
Airport officials say there was a power outage related to the downed power line. Then a backup generator failed. That complicated their response.
You have to keep in mind that we're talking about getting through a secure gate with no power. We have this is a restricted area. It's not a matter of kicking the gate open and driving your car out there.
Halifax law firms are now looking into launching class action lawsuits. And as for the crash itself, investigators plan to interview the pilots.
It's my understanding that they were at the legal minimum to conduct an approach, and that would totally be the call of the pilot command of the aircraft.
The TSB investigation is expected to take months and will attempt to answer many outstanding questions, including how big of a factor was weather, and what, if any, role might pilot error have played in the accident, Peter.
All right, Tom, thank you.